Okay, so we've had another tragedy in the Purefoy house.
And Mommy.
Look at that.
Mommy.
You okay?
We're the Purefoys, and we'll be alright. We'll be alright. What's up, Peapod? It's your boy Sean P.
And Key.
And today we're going to be talking about our boys.
So I'm trying to figure out what happened. Yes, baby?
Since he wasn't crying, it's probably like he didn't know that it was there, like Raylan
Yeah,
did.
he was probably
and
in shock.
He came in the room like with a sad face, so he wasn't about to cry. I think he was just frightened.
Being parents of boys is a
Never boring thing.
yeah. So as you can see, Sean just miraculously found a way to just almost injure himself and cut off his wrist.
He injured himself.
We have this whiteboard. I didn't know it had that thin piece of metal on the thing.
I didn't know that either.
I thought it was cardboard. So he scraped this part of he cut his skin, and it was too gnarly for me to even try to attempt, because it was too much blood coming from his little wrists, and all I could think was, my son. And I just had to, like, why are they so rambunctious, and why can't you just sit down? And
He was yelling, "Why are you always playing?"
it's just such an irrational thing to be a little boy.
We got Anna to the rescue right now since I have to record this, but Daddy was about to pass out. Look at that. Oh, my baby got like skin missing though. Jesus.
That's what was Raylan too.
That was Raylan.
The missing skin. But he's a big boy. He didn't cry. No.
I'm gonna go try to find his skin.
Thanks, Ari.
Because all you want to do is just like turn up and just like do the craziest things. And it just took me back to like being a kid. While I don't think I was that rambunctious, I don't remember getting hurt as much. Like Bud is always like bumping his head into stuff. He has a big head, so
He can't help himself.
He probably hasn't been able to tame it yet. But busted his lip,
Scratching his eye.
and he's got such a pretty face. I don't want the boy to be looking like the doggone Freddy Krueger before he gets into girls. So while I don't remember being that rambunctious that young and being so injury prone that young,
His mama says different.
oh, she doesn't.
She said he used to flip off stuff and do all those things.
But I didn't get hurt. That's the thing. I didn't get injured. I remember getting one injury when I was a kid, and that's because I stepped on a root next to my aunt's house, and the root went through my foot, inside of my right foot.
Is that what that scars?
Yes. And I got stitches when I was like 8. Earlier than that, I don't remember it exactly, but I remember the root of the tree went right through the side of my foot. But that was like really it. And then of course my car accident.
We're not gonna be able to find this.
That Daddy just built? What chair did Daddy just build?
The kid's chair. The yellow one?
All right, come on and show us.
Okay, so he's gonna show us where he was. Oh, he was over there. Okay.
On this, and then I fell.
Now, what'd you hit your arm on?
On this.
Oh.
And then it just cut my arm.
Okay. I'm just gonna look to see if I see anything.
I think this is a piece of his skin.
Where?
This little dot right here.
That's kind of small.
So I did a tiny piece. It was on the edge right here.
Yeah, it's more of a I don't know if that's ink or blood.
That's ink.
I'm wondering if he just like, I wonder if his skin is actually missing or if he just moved it. You know what I mean? Because it did look kind of
just ripped and like drew up.
Okay, that's what I think. That's what it looks like happened.
Like this, and you know, when it hit it, it scraped like that. But I don't even see any blood or anything on this stuff.
Okay. Is this blood? No.
He came in there and he's like, and Ari was like, "Oh my God, what happened?" I'm like, "What?"
He's so calm too, like Raylan was. Raylan didn't even know what was happening.
Wait a second. Why am I always the first person to figure these things out?
Because you're the sister.
When I saw it, though, I knew it wasn't deep. It's really surface. It just looks that way
Because his skin is ripped.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's not that deep.
Where is he?
That was still gross. He's probably sitting watching TV right now.
Yep.
Yeah. So he showed us what happened and where he was at. Boys are always doing something. I don't think that our kids are all that bad, how they get hurt. We've never had to take them to the hospital.
We should have taken Bud to the hospital. And what is knocking on wood?
I don't know.
Strike that from record. We don't believe in knocking on wood. God takes care of us.
I sure don't, but it's just
for comic
fun to
relief,
do.
I guess. I've never knocked on wood before. So I don't know how fun it is. Is it fun?
You didn't say anything.
It's not that fun. What made you decide to post the boys or do a post about the boys?
Something just had me take a picture of them. I've been taking a lot of pictures lately, and so I just decided to take a picture of them. And then what comes to my mind but how fun boys are.
Air quotes.
So today's the day I did an Instagram post about boys on our Purefoy Instagram. And this is what I'm talking about. I mean, I love boys. So funny. But the flipping and stuff, sometimes they get hurt by it. Right, little one? You alright?
I'm trying to stand on the chair.
Were you trying to reach something?
Mommy.
Handstand. Did he say handstand?
He did.
But he wasn't trying to do that, I don't think.
Being a man and having boys, you kind of see yourself in them a lot. My job as the dad, especially a black father, is to make sure that they don't go down the path that I went down. But the little dude is mending okay. We're bandaging up his skin is still kind of gross looking, but he's doing fine. He didn't cry
At all.
which is what surprised me. I'd have been crying like a mug, especially if I would have saw my skin like that. It would just no. I threw that board out and burned it up, and when I saw that everything didn't burn, I was like, oh, there's metal on this thing, so we shouldn't have had it out like that, exposed.
Yeah, because it broke in the move when we moved. The border part broke
Protector
off. Yeah.
border. Yeah, well, you live and you learn. Hopefully, child services doesn't come knocking on the door. I don't think they will. No, they don't know where we live anyway.
They're not going to come knocking on your door for
a mistake.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Boys are fun.
Boys are very fun.
Except for when they become gross boys. And that's another thing. They
when
are
they
gross.
become gross boys, they're born that way.
Yeah.
Y'all are born that
way.
He thinks he's not gross, y'all.
I'm not. I mean, other than flatulence, farting, everybody farts. You fart. So, I guess that makes you gross too.
I don't fart the way you fart, though.
How do I fart?
First of all, you're like loud and proud with your farts. They're like,
embrace who you are.
and you like push them out. Like It's like you're ready for it, and you take a whole deep breath in, and then you like blow it out.
Deep breath. Blow it out.
Like, it's crazy. That's definitely a boy thing. Like, girls, first of all, we don't intend to fart. You know, like, we'd rather not fart.
Your butt.
But we're not
otherwise.
just be like, you know, we don't just like let it loose.
Gotta get it out, man.
No.
You gotta get it out.
It's crazy watching that. Like, his whole stomach. It's crazy, y'all. It's crazy. It's disgusting.
Oh,
Little
man.
boys.
That's funny. Well, at least, man, I seem about to start telling your business.
I don't care. At least it don't stink. That's what I say. At least it
What don't stink?
When you're loud.
Oh, okay.
Like,
all right.
95% of the time it doesn't stink. I know I stink. I be silent and deadly.
She be farting in her sleep, bro. Oh my god. Or as Sean would say, oh my god. Just be
You're waving me off like I'm farting right now.
in my mind. I can smell it. It just triggered a smell in my mind.
Whatever.
And it's really putrid because it just eases out of her butt, and
Silent but deadly.
it's very. Call her Lethal Lucy. Nasty Nakia. Because those things be. It'll send you to divorce court. That's what it will do.
He'll be like, if I don't say anything, he'll be like,
Be very, very offended.
he's like, oh my gosh, his face. It's hilarious, y'all. He'll be like, fart.
Well, enough about farting. We would love to know how many of the P-Pod have boys. So in the comments below, let us know how many boys you have and their ages. If you want to share a crazy story, definitely share. We will catch you guys in the next one.
Make sure you subscribe and like all those good things.
That's it.
Yep.
All right.
Live,
Live that
love. Peace.